The sixth award category is Subdivision of the Year. This category recognizes the efforts of a developer who has taken an active role in promoting development which utilizes vacant or underutilized property within the city limits or goes above and beyond the normal requirements for development in the city of San Angelo. The Homestead at Lakeside Ranch, a project of Perry Hall Homes. Roughly 35 acres in size, the Homestead at Lakeside Ranch represents the continued growth of single-family subdivisions in response to steady demand for homes in the Lamar Elementary and Lake Nasworthy area of our city, as well as a recent annexation. Planned for 118 homes at final completion, this subdivision also provides continuation of a key arterial street, Twin Mountain Drive. Such an arterial connection will serve in moving large amounts of traffic across the city. The developer took a unique approach in formulating a design that will provide privacy from nearby traffic and a complete community feel for its residents. The incorporation of a walking trail, as well as just over 2 acres to be devoted to an activity center and recreation area for residents, illustrate this firm's commitment to creating a complete living environment. Second nominee is the Landings at Goodfellow, a project of Pinnacle Hunt Communities. In this subdivision encompassing 101 acres, Pinnacle Hunt and Goodfellow Air Force Base collaborated to create a community of higher density living in a space carefully designed around safety, with an internal street network designed to maintain a slow and easy flow of traffic. A network of sidewalks combined with tennis and basketball courts, playground areas, and a community center offer multiple resources for the residents of the Landings. Pinnacle Hunt's efficiency and development was evident in the seamless and methodical construction processes carried out over the course of several months. Attention to landscaping, signage, materials, and amenities has produced a one-of-a-kind living community. The design of each building within the development was carefully planned with the nearby Concho River in mind, and the anticipated connection of this development with the river trails and the new Rio Concho Community Park and Texas Bank Sports Complex, as directed in San Angelo's bicycle pedestrian plan, is an excellent example of developing with the bigger picture in mind. The Subdivision of the Year award goes to the Landings by Pinnacle Hunt Communities.
Nominees for the Citizen Participation Award go to groups and individuals that have contributed significantly to providing feedback and input on city policy development. Groups or individuals nominated for this category are exemplary in making San Angelo a better place, and their commitment to making their voices known and improving public policy is demonstrated. The first nominee is West Texas Organizing Strategy. WTOS members distinguish themselves in their tireless efforts to promote the largest housing effort in Blackshear in decades. On multiple occasions, the WTOS organized themselves and drove to Austin at 4 o'clock in the morning to petition the Texas Department of Housing and Community Affairs to provide tax credit support for 20 new homes. WTOS members had matching shirts and successfully made passionate pleas for the project to move forward. Additionally, WTOS members championed for the construction of a privacy fence between the Hirschfield Steel Complex and the bordering of Blackshear neighborhood. The second nominee is Angelo State University Community Development Initiative. As part of the CDI, ASU students from the Neighborhood Action and Investment League, otherwise known as NAIL, engaged in the development of a community needs assessment survey, vetting the survey information with city staff, mailing out over 6,000 surveys to random addresses throughout the city, analyzing, documenting, and publishing the results. The data collected will serve to help set long-term priorities and earmark funding for those high-priority projects. The Citizen Participation Award for the year goes to WTOS.
We're closing tonight with the awards near and dear to my heart for downtown San Angelo and some of the developments that have been occurring in that area over the last year. And so we're going to start with the Downtown Landscape Award. We mentioned earlier a Commercial Landscape Award, which is citywide. We also want to focus on some projects that are specific to downtown, some of which I think are very exciting. The first nominee for this award is Harlow and Harlow LLP. The southwest corner of Irving and Tuig has long been a small parking lot that serves the adjoining building. In the past, this lot was a typical downtown parking area void of green space, character, or screening of the vehicles and asphalt on the lot. Today, the parking lot at Harlow and Harlow is one of the most attractive parking lots in downtown San Angelo. Large columns accent the edge of the lot with natural stone and decorative lights which enhance the appeal of the lot and aid in safety and security. Well-placed trees and turf grass serve to soften the pavement edge and provide a critical transition between the hard and often unattractive surfaces of roadways, curbs, and parking areas. While parking lots can have a negative impact on the aesthetic quality of a streetscape, Harlow and Harlow have made their lot a model for quality parking that enhances the streetscape. The second nominee is First Presbyterian Church. Last year, the church began an aggressive beautification project and program which included the installation of shrubs, ornamental flowers, borders, additional turf, and new street furniture. The church has also turned a street-facing courtyard into an open area for the public to sit and enjoy a fountain and beautiful landscaping. First Presbyterian has a long history of maintaining their facilities, which together make the church one of the more attractive institutional campuses downtown. The third nominee is a joint nomination from Lee Pfluger and Ken Gunner. A narrow, almost unusable alley behind Miss Hattie's was an unsightly city-owned no man's land. The city abandoned the narrow strip 2 years ago at the request of Ken and Lee, dedicating it to the adjoining property owners. Lee and Ken worked to transform this area into both a usable drainage way and an attractive xeriscaped area that adds visual interest to a prominent area of downtown. In addition, the landscape area also provides a more attractive setting for the highly successful Downtown movie series sponsored by KCSA Radio, Downtown San Angelo Inc., and a grant from the San Angelo Cultural Affairs Council, all under the guidance and direction of Mr. Lee Pfluger. This year's Downtown Landscape Award of the Year goes to Harlow and Harlow.